Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Brian Mitchell will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
1 ball, no strikes to count. On a line, that's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they grounded.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Tings back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And the throw in gets away from him. So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Come on, come on, come
Bounce
on.
it to the left side. Bregman gloves it over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Angels get digging in the switch hitter, Hawk.
The batter, number 0.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Now in the box, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
The 1-2. Softly hit here to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Angels leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in once again, Hawk. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in, Joey Gallo. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no run. So stepping in, Hawk. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Inside and low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 69 as he creeps closer, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now at the plate, and he's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today, but that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left. Multi-hit game today. He's playing with just unbelievable confidence right now. Getting that bat through the zone and looking pretty much unstoppable at this point.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer, still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. And we get another look here. He is now in elite company with home run number 70 right there.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in Paul Fellows is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Angels held him. Stepping into the box. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field. He creeps closer now. His 71st on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
So coming to the plate, Pop comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Payoff pitch one more time.
Come on,
Short,
get
hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Ready now for LA. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 0.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now another 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Strohs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Sam Hans gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Today, Francis Martes will be on the mound for the Strohs. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Into the box now, Mike Trout. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Popped him up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. In now, Hawk. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. Down 1. Ready now. Hawk. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
For the plate now is the designated hitter. Hawk. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Change up in for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-1 to count. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So that's his 2nd knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo. No hits to this point. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that. Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year.
Now from the longtime home of the Halo, Jose Barrios gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Robinson is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. So striding in, Joey Gallo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. The second, but they throw it away. So digging in now, Mike Cenino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Phillip Evans. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hap is after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Angels threaten, but at the plate, Hop comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, number
First
0.
pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And the runner back. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. And yet another throw over. Runner back safely. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Push softly over toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Cenino. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's into scoring position now at second following the 2-out stolen base. And we check out the Angels leaders in that category to find that he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Into the box, Phillip Evans. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Angels threaten, but leave him low. Striding forward now is the DH. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Trent leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and that'll tie him for the all-time record. 73 on the year, as it is now 7-3. And that home run, obviously a big one, as he has now tied the record for most home runs in a season. 1 more, and he'll become the all-time record holder. Coming to the plate now. And he's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today, but that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left. Multi-hit game today. He's playing with just unbelievable confidence right now, getting that bat through the zone and looking pretty much.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Los Angeles Angels with their 90th win, best in the division. Jose Barrios earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Juan Coronado closes the door for the save, his 46th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Angels.
Tuesday Night Baseball. Andrew Heaney will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in this last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Hit hard to short. Robinson has it. And that's the second out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what you got on this lineup as they try to clinch a division title?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Hawk. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch coming, here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season. Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Ready for another chance as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's inside. 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be 2. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping up now, Hawk. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fouled away. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Wong on at first. Nobody out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Halos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andrew Heaney records his 14th winning decision of the season. Raymond Franco struggled. Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anahheim. Kyle Freeland will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And he's back easily. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Anders. 2 gone. Well, here's a look now at the Angels. At the plate, he flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he's back in standing. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Angels get just the 1. We've played 2 full. Welcome back to beautiful Orange County, California. We get set for the top of the 3rd from Angel Stadium in Now at the plate, it was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Outside, 2-1. Two and two the count. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in, Mookie Betts, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Mookie Betts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Angels have opened it up to 4-1.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
At the plate, Hawk 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Stepping in, Joey Gallo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Joey Gallo.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Mookie Betts will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. We're in the 7th now, 4-1 our score to this point. Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. Hahn sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
The 1-2. Grounded to the right. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Strand settling in now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up.
Come on,
sliced hard on the ground. Robinson takes it in on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Texas Rangers came through when it mattered. Friday night baseball. Alex Meyer will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point, and I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind.
And that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Digging in now, Mookie Betts. So check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. From the stretch. Popped him up. Spangenberg has a play, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Pop looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner to center field. James is there, and he has it for the first out. Standing in, Hawk hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! He's done it. Pop is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Ready once again. Hot. And he's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today, but that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left. Multi-hit game today. He's playing with just unbelievable confidence right now. Getting that bat through the zone and looking pretty much unstoppable at this point.
The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball. Back up the middle. Backhanded. To second for one. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. .3-0 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping up to the plate, Colton Wong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
So stepping in, Mike Cenino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Softly on a line to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is 9-3, the final tally here in this one. The A's led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Ronaldo Lopez earned his 9th win of the just off the Orange Freeway. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's having a real solid year, Matt. He won his 15th game of the year in his last start. He's been solid since the season began, and he'd like nothing more than to pick up win number 6.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. James moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The relay throw. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Knight is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 error. The beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for joining us for some daytime baseball on the show. Striding in once again. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Popped high in the air. Garcia is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready for another shot now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Striding in, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Runners on the move for second. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. In now for the Angels. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. In the air out to left. Knight has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Run comes across. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys.
Afternoon baseball. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the 1st inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Ground ball right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting. Next will be the designated hitter, Hawk.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Hawk is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they lead it. Stepping into the box, Hawk. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 count, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, fielded by Spangenberg. Throw on to first, 2 gone. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 final score. Los Angeles earn home victory number 50 on the season. Jose Barrios records the victory. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job. Time for a look at the Angels on defense.
Now batting, Hawk.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, number 0.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and there are 2 down. Into the box now, Hawk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Opposite field to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
So striding in, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And that one is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series has given the Angels a 4-2 lead.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming.
Striding into the box. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels are gone in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now at the plate, he was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game. We are under the lights this evening as Jose Barrios is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts? The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join. Now at the plate, and the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Kepler racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Digging in for his second at-bat. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3-2 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. Digging in, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets ahead 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Colton Wong would be next. Betts on second. Trout at first. 2 out in the inning. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Now in the box, Colton Wong, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Scorched to third. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our daytime. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, number 0.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Anderson has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Smoke toward the hole, and that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk run.
There you go. Stand up.
A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a super play to gun his man down as the side. So striding forward now, he came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Come on,
Hard
get there,
hit ball
get
to
there.
second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Hawk. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Mookie Betts waits on deck. Three-two pitch, and it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch is high, the throw. The tag from LeMahieu, and they got him at second base. Stepping into the box, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. On a line, that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Up on that sucker.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Broussard is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Popped him up. Polanco is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Right there.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they strike for.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously.
MLB Network's coverage. Pablo Cairo is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So coming to the plate, Hawk. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Ready now for LA. Hawk. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Gallo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. In now, Colton Wong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 2-1 home. Drilled to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Into the box now, Mike Cenino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Hawk. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, that ball was hit.
Yeah, that hard hit
Good
single
job.
right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Ready now, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Colton Wong.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slow grounder to first. Bell picks it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Hawk. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Number 0.
First delivery to him on the way. To
beat it
first.
out, beat it out,
Bell
beat it out.
scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard.
And leading off for the Halos, designated hitter, number 0.
First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Odorizzi's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. High pop-up. Ibarra is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. And now the designated hitter for the Angels. He topped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. So digging in now, he was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Squared that one up just a little late.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's Mookie Betts, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Now to the plate, Colton Wong. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here now is Mike Cenino. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pitch on its way now to Cenino. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. At the plate, Rio Ruiz. A couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Broussard is there as he makes the catch, and they'll...
Leading off to the bottom of the Angel ninth, designated hitter, number 0.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Reed, playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Now the 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Into the box, Mookie Betts. It was a walk in his last trip. This one's down to third. Reined in. LeMahieu on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they know their work is no